grand reopening after more than 2 years. A downtown skywalk is set to open to the public. We'll tell you when the celebratory ribbon cutting will take place.
Where there's a will, there is a family remembering him for his spirit and strength. We'll tell you about the little Hawkeye fan that left a big impact on his community.
And untraditional education, a Metro teen is writing her own story, and it doesn't involve the traditional classroom. We'll tell you how she's getting a jump start on her future. It's Monday, January 29th. Today in Iowa starts now.
From WHO HD, the local news leader. This is Channel 13 News, Today in Iowa.
It's 5 a.m. and happy Monday morning. We hope you had a great weekend. We are waking up to some kind of settling into temperatures that we should be experiencing this time of year.
Yeah, but the last time we met, things were so warm and looking up, and we were headed toward a 50-degree day. It seems like we're like, what? Wait a minute.
Shocking, yeah.
Back to winter now, at least back to normal?
Yeah, yesterday was close to normal. How did you like it?
Felt cold.
Yeah, it did. This morning, it's definitely chilly. We're at 15 in Des Moines. We've got 3 in Algona. We did get some light snow through. The winds are strong enough to make it feel like 10 below around Algona. It feels like 3 right now in Des Moines, 2 below around Lamoni. Around a trace was reported at the airport in Des Moines. We did have almost an inch in parts of Kossuth County, a little along the southern border of the state, but now it's dry. And it's going to be sunny throughout a majority of the day. By 3 o'clock, we'll reach our high of 28. So it will be colder than yesterday. It's going to feel more like the teens even during the warmest part of the day. At 6 o'clock, clear skies, 24, and by 10 o'clock, we'll be sitting at 19. It doesn't look like this cold snap will be long. It's going to be short-lived. I'll let you know when it already looks much warmer coming up.
All right, like to hear that. Thanks, Jerry Ann. Well, first on 13, a key stretch of Des Moines Skywalk system is set to reopen this morning.
After being closed for more than 2 years. This portion of the Skywalk connects downtown to the Iowa Events Center, Hy-Vee Hall, and Wells Fargo Arena. It has been closed for the past 25 months due to construction of the new Hilton Hotel that's attached to the Iowa Events Center. Officials say the hotel is still on schedule to open March 21st, while the Skywalk is opening ahead of schedule. The Polk County Board of Supervisors Chair Angela Conley said, "We are thrilled to be able to open the Skywalk sooner than anticipated. It is a critical link between the Iowa Events Center and downtown amenities, especially during the cold winter months and for our high school championship activities that take place in February and March." The Polk County Board of Supervisors will be holding a ribbon-cutting ceremony this morning to celebrate.
We're almost through the first month of the year, and the Iowa State Patrol so far is keeping busy. They posted this on the State Patrol Facebook page on Friday. A state trooper clocked a car going 106 miles per hour in Des Moines. In the post, it says the driver had a blood alcohol level twice the legal limit. It is, at the time of the post, there have been 22 traffic fatalities in Iowa so far this year. That means there were no fatal accidents over the weekend. The Iowa DOT is sharing this message this morning with drivers. Have some class, stay off my bumper. 22 traffic deaths so far this year. Last year at this time, there had been 20 traffic fatalities.
Well, when we hear about house fires, pets are usually the last ones rescued if crews can get to them on time. Our first responders do what they can, but it's important to take a few extra measures to increase their chances of making it out. Channel 13's Laura Barczewski has more.
After several apartment fires in the metro, it's important to go over your family plan and even make your pets a part of it.
Keep an extra collar and a leash at your door so you're not fumbling around trying to find something like that. Have it ready at your door so you can just grab your pet and go.
Our biggest advice is take them with you when you go. That's not possible. Get your family members out. Then you can go to a door and continue to try to holler for the pet as long as it's safe to do that.
Another thing you can do is get a sticker or window cling at the pet store to display in front of your home.
It can't hurt. So I would urge people to get one of those window clings and put it on there because it can't hurt. Plus it also, if the firefighters do see it, it warns them. If the family's not home, it warns the firefighters that there could be dogs in there and they might be scared, and dogs who are scared can be aggressive.
In any situation, People are the firefighters' first priority, but they do try their best to save our animals too.
We're going door to door trying to make sure that nobody's trapped, nobody's unconscious in there. And while we're doing that, we're hoping any animals that are in there are going to come out. But if we do a quick search of an apartment and don't see any people, we go on to the next one because there's so much more to do.
And rest assured, when animals are rescued, many of the Metro Fire Departments are prepared.
We do carry the pet-friendly mask and such so that if we get an animal out that has had smoke inhalation, we do have a mask that we can apply oxygen to them.
And Heinz says pets are usually very scared during a fire and not acting how they normally would. So when you are searching for a scared animal as you're trying to run out, you can throw a blanket over them to distract them, but also protect yourself from getting scratched if you're pulling them out from a hiding spot.
The first patient admitted to the University of Iowa's Stead Family Children's Hospital passed away over the weekend. 7-year-old Will Cohn's family shared the news on the Facebook page Team Will. The family used the page to give updates about Will's fight with heart failure. Will was admitted to the hospital just over a year ago on January 6th. He was one of the first Hawkeye Wave participants. Service information has not yet been released.
Well, for one Metro teen, a non-traditional route to education is working. Channel 13's Christina Salonikis is here with more on how a student in Johnston is spending her days so that she can dedicate most of her time pursuing her dream. Good morning, Christina.
Good morning, Brooke. For many students, they will receive their education through public, private, or homeschooling. But for Mara Moody, she is taking a different route with a virtual degree. The Iowa Connections Academy is an online tuition-free public school that caters to people like Mara who need the extra time. When she is not earning her high school degree, you will find her practicing 6 to 8 hours a day in the dance studio. Mara hopes to one day dance for a company, and this way of education is helping her focus on the bigger picture.
I really like online school because it gives me a lot of flexibility, and I feel like I can do it on my own time.
It feels very normal. They have to do all the same testing. I mean, it's structured just like an Iowa public school.
Mara is currently auditioning for a variety of summer programs with ballet companies across the country. She recently found out she got into San Francisco's ballet summer program, Brooke, which is the top of her list, so she's ecstatic.
So for families who are interested in learning more about this, it is a public school and it's free. And is it only for high school students?
It is actually kindergarten through high school, so really any age group can enroll. The open enrollment is going on through March 1st. You can find more details on our website if you're interested.
Okay, thanks, Christina.
Well, the 2018 RAGBRAI route was announced over the weekend. This year takes riders through 2 college towns. The route, west to east, is Ottawa, Denison, Jefferson, Ames, Newton, Sigourney, Iowa City, and finally Davenport. RAGBRAI passed through Ames 8 years ago, but Iowa City hasn't been on the map in 42 years. This year's ride is a 428.1 mile long ride and is actually pretty easy compared to past rides when it comes to climb. That ride begins on July 22nd.
One of the stops is Iowa City.
Well, I think it'll be interesting. Yeah, you have Ames and Iowa City. Anytime you put them together in anything, any grouping, the Cy-Hawk rivalry is
It will come out in a big way.
There will be riders that are decked out in Cy-Hawk gear, at least their side of the Cy-Hawk rivalry.
It's been 40 years since it stopped in Iowa City. That's surprising to me somehow because it is such, a big town, an important town for Iowa. So.
Yeah, it'll be a very interesting ride this year. I suppose they just kind of have to keep changing it up each year, right?
Right.
All these towns want that ride going right through them.
Yeah. All right, Jerry Ann, as we think about RAGBRAI today, we're focusing on, just winter weather.
Yeah, more winter weather. It's been about a month of winter, and it's been cold. We haven't seen a whole lot of snow. That's how we're starting off this morning, cold with very little snowfall. I just checked the latest road conditions, normal winter driving conditions across the state. We do have lots of sunshine in the forecast today. You can see a weak system to the west. Portland, Seattle will continue to see heavy rainfall. monsoonal moisture impacting California today, and we have more rain and more questionable weather along the East Coast from the Carolinas to the northern panhandle of Florida. So that's where our biggest weather issues are across the country. Lots of sunshine today, but it's going to be that misleading sunshine. Clear skies tonight, and then tomorrow there will be a wind shift, and it looks like we will be getting warmer. We're talking 40s as early as Tuesday, and that will still be with us on Wednesday. 16 in Minneapolis. I'm seeing some reports of folks from Boston and Philadelphia arriving in Minneapolis and being a little shocked on how cold it is. 28 degrees in Omaha today. Stay with us. I'll let you know what it looks like over the Super Bowl and what it will be like at your party coming up.
Yep, time to start talking about that. Super Bowl week is upon us. Well, as for basketball, man, it was a rough weekend for our Big Four men's teams. Northern Iowa can't make it better either. On the road at Loyola, Ramblers on top of the Missouri Valley Conference. First half, Bennett Cook wheeling inside, hits the floater, and the Panthers are up by 3. And later on, it's Cook, this time dealing to Taiwan Pickford. Strong take for the 2, lead still 3. Juwan McLeod gets in on the action. All the way to the rim, UNI up 4, but Loyola goes on a big run before the half, takes a 7-point lead into the locker room. Second half, UNI trying to hang. Clint Carlson buries the 3, but it is not enough, not close, as the Ramblers run away. 70-47 is the final. Holy smokes. Here's a look at the updated Missouri Valley standings. Loyola now with a 2-game lead over Drake, Bradley, and Southern Illinois. UNI falls to 3 and 7. Well, someone has to win, right? And someone does, thankfully. That someone is the Drake Bulldog women, trying to make it 31 in a row conference wins on the road at Bradley. Fourth quarter, Dogs only up 4. Maddie Dean, great look to Maddie Monahan. And Drake up 6, 64-58. Later, from the outside, Brenny Rose. Money from deep, Bulldogs up 7. Next time down the court, Rose. Great feed to Becca Jonas. 2 of her 12 points lead up to 9. And then Rose going to finish it off. Another from downtown. She scores 16. Drake stays undefeated in the Missouri Valley Conference, 84-75. All right, back to the bummers now. Rough day for Bluter's bunch in Iowa City. Hawkeyes are blown out by Nebraska, 92-74. Iowa has lost 4 of its past 5 games. Nebraska, meanwhile, completes the hard court sweep of the Hawkeyes. Iowa State wrestling loses big at 5th-ranked Oklahoma State, 31-3. One positive 141-pound freshman Ian Parker upset 2-time defending national champ Dean Heil. Cyclones fall 6-7 in duels. Well, this time next week, we should see an all-out competitive football game. Now, yesterday, we saw the opposite. Week before the Super Bowl means Pro Bowl from Orlando. Second quarter, Ben Roethlisberger looking deep. It's going to be picked off by the Vikings' Harrison Smith. Not a whole lot of defense played in the Pro Bowl. He is gone 79 yards the other way. NFC leads it 17-3, but then the AFC comes all the way back. Derek Carr hits Delaney Walker with just over a minute to play, and the AFC wins a thriller 24-23. Well, it was close, okay? I guess I can't. Maybe not a thriller. And Ohio receiver Joseph Skates is from Dunbar High School. He tweets that he's 100% locked in on being a Cyclone. Skates becomes the top-rated recruit in Matt Campbell's class. A little bit more yet. Golf. Final round of the Farmers Insurance Open, and yeah, that's Tiger Woods right there wearing his Sunday red for the first time in over 2 years in a tournament. Woods shoots an even par 72 to finish at -3 for the week, tied for 23rd. Jason Day and Alex Noren should finish a playoff a little bit later on today.
Okay, so there was something good that happened yesterday. Yeah, it was a rough day for our Iowa
You had to sort
fans.
through the pile of stuff. Yeah, Nebraska just killed Iowa on the basketball court, men and women. Iowa State also a rough weekend. Drake men fell. UNI men fell. The Drake women, the only ones talking about a good Monday.
Okay. All right, well, Jerry Ann is telling us about our Monday, and it's not looking too bad. We've got some sunshine today, right?
Last Monday in January, yes, and we have some sunshine, but I want to talk about the snowfall. So far, month to date, almost 4 inches. Usually we have close to 8, so we need some more snowfall. We do have some chances in the weekend forecast, and a lot of ups and downs with the temperatures. I'll let you know when it will be the coldest and when it will warm back up when we come back.
Congress has less than 2 weeks to come up with a new immigration plan.
And lawmakers will begin work on that tomorrow. We'll tell you if lawmakers think an agreement can be reached.
From WHO HD, the local news leader. You're watching Channel 13 News, Today in Iowa.